Hi, my name is Nikki Smits and I'll be showing you the speeded up video process of my mouse warrior drawing. I am using Photoshop CC and Wacom Mobile Studio Pro. I made this illustration for a character design contest on Facebook called Character Design Challenge. Every month they have a new theme and challenge people to make a design within that theme. I started by sketching a couple of different poses. Because it is a warrior, it has to be a dynamic image. Also, because it is a mouse, it will be able to use tiny household items as weapons and protection, like buttons and needles. The design of the mouse with the button shield was pretty much finished, but I felt like the design wasn't dynamic enough, so I started over. So I always want my images to tell a story and I want some interaction with this environment. I had the idea of making a Japanese looking mouse because I'm currently rereading Naruto, so that inspires me at the moment. After I finish a sketch, I put that layer to something like 25 opacity and use a new layer to make the clean final line art. And for the plants I chose not to use line art and paint them as shapes. This way the mouse stands out more. So now comes the hard part of deciding the colors for the mouse. I paint them all on different layers so I can always change them. The only thing I know right now is that I want the background to be greenish, so I have to choose colors that will fit with that. For the shoulder protection I decided to use ink pen tips. I think they will give a great protection and fit with the button and needles. I also changed the weapon. I think a fork would make a great weapon for this mouse. I'm painting some more plants, everything in a different layer. For making the shadows, I use the multiply mode for that layer. With multiply, the color adapts to the color below. I will not get into the details of the multiply mode too much, because I'll save that for another video. And now another reason I like to keep layers. I am now painting a texture on this outfit on top of the general orange layer, but below the shading and the highlights layers. I really enjoy drawing fur texture. Most of it I paint on a layer on top of the line art. That way tiny hairs can stick out and it looks better, I think. To make the character fit in with the environment more, I added some green shading on multiply mode. Such a green environment will give up some of the color to the character, I think. Before starting this drawing, I added 2 watercolor textures as top layers. I set these layers on screen mode and the opacity to something like 25 or 30, so they will give off a watercolor texture, but not too much. They change the overall color of the image a bit and I always like that, but I will get more detailed on this in another video. Adding the dark background makes the character stand out less, so I decided to add some fog for contrast. My background turned out way too detailed and I don't think that's allowed in the character design contest, but I like it anyway and I will use this as prints to sell at Comic-Cons. I was really happy with this challenge because it made me draw something that I wouldn't have thought of otherwise, even though this mouse warrior fits right into my imaginary world. I hope you liked my video, give me a thumbs up if you did. More detailed videos about drawing in Photoshop coming soon. Bye!